Everybody, welcome to the call today. This is Scott Pierce at Listings to Leads, and this is Social Media Mastery. This is going to be a good one. So we're going to walk through the roadmap for the week of January, 12th to the 18th or so. And I'm going to walk you through paid ads, postings, stories, videos. So let's go ahead and log in to your account. I've actually logged in and I clicked on, let's go ahead and go to the dashboard where you land when you first log in. I was already poking around in here. And we're going to do two things. One, we're going to go to the marketing calendar. And I'm going to bring over, let's let that load real quick. And then when that loads, I'm going to bring over this. So actually, yesterday, I went through with all the tools in Listings to Leads. And so you see here, I got an $85 to $170 a week marketing plan. And so this is for Facebook paid ads. So this is just social media only. And so a lot of times people will ask me, what ads should I run? How much budget? I want to spend more money. And obviously we've got a ton of different ads that you can run in Listings to Leads to capture name, email, and phone number. Also selling a purchase timeframe. But in the beginning, every single week, if you can get to the point where you're running an ad for a listing that is for sale, and it could be yours or borrowed, and it could be new construction, right? But marketing a listing every single week is like the hook in the pond capturing the fish, right? That is just like the best thing to use every single week. Is what people expect from a real estate agent. And then the second thing I always recommend everybody to market, again, every single week, is a pending or sold listing. And that could be where you're the selling agent, you're the listing agent, or where you use a general pending sold listing in the area to still get that message across to the homeowners in the area. Now, again, we've got the home value, we got the iBuyer, we got cash offer, we've got the PDF guides, we've got down payment assistance, new construction, right? There's so many different landing pages and PDF guides and the 100-point home marketing plan. So there's a ton of different ads and things that you can run. But for my first 85 to 100 and $150 a week in Facebook ad budget, I would run it and spend it on that listing every single week, because marketing a listing every week is going to capture home buyers. It's going to get home sellers, because home sellers oftentimes will look at listings for sale in their area before they talk to a real estate agent. And then again, when it comes to the pending and sold, those are the best quality seller leads for the money by far. Those leads are usually about half the price of a what is your home worth type of lead. And they're probably better because, again, when a homeowner starts really thinking about getting closer to sell their home, then they start looking at listings that are pending, listings that are sold. They're wondering what they sold for. How is their home going to compare to that sales price? So marketing, again, a listing that is for sale, and it could be coming soon, just listed, active. I love the open house. Open houses are always the best, especially if you're trying to get listings and buyers. Doing an open house every single week in your farm or in an area that you want listings is the best thing that you can do. So with that said, I then went and I did every single day of the week, and we're going to go this day by day. So Monday, we're going to talk about marketing that active listing on social media. So the paid ad, social media post, if you're a listing agent or the selling agent, listing agent, we got the social media post for the seller, which is absolutely amazing. We'll talk about Instagram stories, YouTube shorts, TikTok, using an image. Then we're going to talk about the same using a video script. And then we got a couple of great short form videos for that day for today, regarding the full moon, and then Stephen Foster Memorial Day. And so you're going to see every day of the week, there's something similar. Now, I am not recommending, especially in the beginning, that you use the PDF guides for ads. The PDF guides are great for the database. They can be good for the farm. There's other use cases for them. Or when you've got a larger budget and you're now spending 100 to 150 on the first two ads and you got more of a budget, then that's when I'd go to paid ads for the PDF guides. But in the beginning, or when I'm just, running $85 to $150 a week, I would stay with listings. Again, the for sale status or pending and sold. And then Thursday, we're going to get to the 100-point home marketing plan. And again, we're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about Instagram stories, Facebook, YouTube shorts, TikTok. We'll also talk about the video script. We're going to talk about social media using images and video both. And then we've got another video script on that day. National Religious Freedom Day. And let me come back up to real quickly. Yeah, on Tuesday, let me just mention here, there's a video script called Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. And that may seem a little bit odd, but these types of short form video scripts that we give you, they are meant to help you connect with local businesses in your area. For example, when we get to that script on Tuesday for Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day, the idea is that you could go to a local sandwich shop, record the video there, tag the place, because it's going to help you get some of the audience tied into you. Same idea here with National Bagel Day. And so it's really cool. All of these scripts are really great scripts. They're going to help just engage your audience. So in addition to do real estate stuff, we're going to incorporate some local business videos in our marketing. So that's where the National Bagel Day comes in. On Friday, we're going to do the new construction funnel. So again, social media post, Instagram stories, image, all the short form social media with the video. And then it's Benjamin Franklin's birthday. So that's another great script on Friday. So does that make sense? So every day of the week, we're going to have another marketing message go out the door. Two of these funnels or two of these messages will put money behind them. So we're going to put paid ads behind them. So that way we can get out into the marketplace on Facebook and Instagram, pull more people into our database for us to deal with. And then again, we got the free postings. We got other tools as well that we'll cover tomorrow for the database. And then on Wednesday for the GeoFarm and circle prospecting. So I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to come back into the marketing calendar now that we got an idea for how the whole week is going to work. So just click on listing marketing. Now, every day of the week, typically we'll have a checklist. And if I click download, and I like to at least look at the checklist, especially in the beginning, and I would recommend downloading it. Just print this thing up. And here you're going to see again, social media free and paid. That's what we'll cover today for every day of the week. And then tomorrow we'll cover the database email. And then Wednesday we'll look at farm and circle prospecting. I'm going to select my listing. Now, if you don't have a listing in your account, I would highly recommend, again, find a listing to borrow. So talk to your broker, find an agent in your office, find an agent. Once you start learning how to borrow a listing, you'll see how easy it is, and that you'll want to make sure that you do that every single week. Or if you got new construction in your area, get permission to market that new construction unit to your audience. So there's no excuse not to have something to market every single week. Because again, that is the bread and butter of real estate marketing. It's just, how do I leverage that? How do I frame that in my marketing to capture leads? So once I click market listing for that, my open house, you're going to see, we're just going to work our way down the list. So we got the Facebook and Instagram ad here. One of the things I always recommend is make sure you have a good image. When I notice ads that are performing badly, they're usually coming in with custom images. They're trying to put their face all over the image. I highly recommend don't do that. Just use a standard image like you see here. Now, this is one of our templates. So now if you've got images in Canva, you can download those images from Canva, and where it says change image and video, you can click there and you can upload any custom image you've got that you might want to use for this. But again, I'm just going to say, be careful about using custom images in that they might not be optimized for lead gen. So if you're going to use custom images and that your cost per lead or your lead gen is really not that great, it's probably the image. So I would always recommend come back and use one of our standard image templates like this one. And you can select, we got like 20 of them. Just click the blue change template button and you'll see there's a slider, and I can slide. There's a lot of different options. This is my favorite though, because it shows a main image on the left. I got 3 thumbnails on the right, and it says 3 more pics in my case. But if, for example, if you got 25 images, then it would say like 21 more images or something, 22 more images. So that helps get a lot of clicks from the ads. So you're going to see here, auto-filled location, auto-filled the special housing ad category. You don't need to worry about that. We got a lifetime budget of 35. And so again, this is where I say, if you got the budget and you want to start generating more leads, just increase that budget to something like $50. I think once I go past 70, then I might start looking at another buyer ad. And especially if my cost per lead is good. So so for example, average cost per lead last week for listings that were for sale ranged between $2 to $4. So if I am, and here's another great tip for you. The more consistent you are running ads every single week, the better the audiences that Facebook is going to find for you. And you'll see over time, leads typically get better and cheaper the more consistent you are with running ads. And so with that, all you got to do is click the create ad button. It's literally, there's nothing you need to do except confirm everything looks good. Again, I showed you how you can upload a custom image if you've got one. I do, though, again, recommend use our default images in the beginning, especially. Just make sure the photos you're using are good photos. That's really my key. Now, if you've got your CRM connected through your Listings to Leads profile, then those leads will go to your CRM automatically. If you don't have a CRM or you don't have follow-up, you're going to see over here on the left-hand side, there's a button, there's a tab called follow-ups. It's literally, you just turn on your follow-ups and it will automatically connect to all of your ads and your landing pages and everything. So we've got free email follow-up right there. And then we've got the paid. This is an add-on service that we provide, AI text follow-up. And you can click see conversation here to get a feel for what they look like. And then you can also click subscribe. And then it's half off through the end of January. And then you just click next, you go through it. And then what happens is you would give the AI agent a name like Alex, or there's like 15 names you get to select from. Give it a name, select, you want buyer leads, seller leads, or all leads connected to. And it's literally that easy. You can have it set up in under a minute. So once we got our ad done, we'll do the social media post. And so here's my post. And this will go to any social media platform that you connect. So Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Google, X, right? Any platform you connect. And I highly recommend, make sure you connect your Google to Listings to Leads, because for the auto posting, one of our clients, he went from nowhere to top 3 or 4 in his area for his Google profile for real estate using the auto posting from Listings to Leads. And he said, nothing else changed except for connecting Listings to Leads to his auto posting for his Google business page. And his Google business page went from nowhere, like it was never found, searching for real estate in his area, to now coming up all the time. So connect Google for sure. And the post will look something like this. So they'll post up to your page, beautiful images, beautiful templates. People click, they go to the single property website. And you can see here, I've got a property video. I've got a 3D tour, all my professional photos, my 100% home marketing plan automatically displays. And that's similar to the ad, right? The ad goes to the same single property website. So anyways, there's an example of, now don't boost your post. So because I talked to somebody last week and they were talking about boosting their social media post, don't do that. Boosting a post usually doesn't work very well. Just run the ad like we talked about a minute ago. Now, next up, share on seller social media. If you are the listing agent, make sure to get this to your seller. Oh, look at this beautiful post. And what's amazing about this is when it's on the seller's page, their friends are going to click it. Their friends are going to like it. They're going to start commenting on it. They're going to click through and boom, just like before, they're going to be at the single property website, engaging with everything in there. So to get that to your seller, just click send a seller. You'll see their email or enter their emails and their name, click send, and that's going to send an email to the seller. It'll send an email to you. You're going to be CC'd as the agent. And then all you do is you call the seller up and you say, hey, Rod, this is Scott. I want to let you know that I just did a Facebook ad for your property and we got the social media posts out there. It's on Zillow, it's on Trulia. And I just want to make sure to let you know that I sent you something to post on your Facebook page, because in this crazy market, we don't want to leave any stones unturned. And it's likely somebody looking to buy in the area, it's likely somebody who knows somebody looking to buy in the area. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody. Get this to your seller. They usually love it. Sellers absolutely love, and they love having the ability to, I don't want to say help you market, but when you can provide them something that looks this good, they're going to be happy to post it for you. Now let's talk about stories and shorts. And before I go to the short form video, I'm going to go back to the open house overview page. And there's a step-by-step guide, and you're going to see this for every listing you got. So all of your listings have this overview tab, and I'm going to click learn more for the step-by-step guide. And these guides are great. So we break out all the different items in that market listing checklist. But in the guide here, what you don't see in the account are these examples of Instagram stories. And so you notice this image, right? That's the image I just showed you. And I'm going to click here. In fact, I will give this link to everybody. Let me give this link to everybody, and then I will show you these examples. 1 second. I'm going to send that link via the GoToWebinar control panel. So you should see this link, and I'm going to click view story. Now there's music playing, so I'm not going to play the music for you, but I am going to pause it. So this is for an open house. So this could be coming soon, just listed, active, open house, whatever it is. I'm going to give you just a couple of examples. So here I'm using the image from Listening to Leads. I just uploaded it as an image on stories. And then I did a poll. What secret do you think this house is hiding? There's a lot of different questions I can ask. I'm going to go to the next one. Now here in this story, so this is on Instagram, right? Notice I'm on Instagram. It's just I'm showing it to you on my laptop instead of my phone. I got a link right in my Instagram story, right to the single property website. So just like an ad or a post, and I've got another poll looking to buy a home in the next 12 months. Yes, send me a home buying guide. No, I need to sell my home. So obviously when people start interacting with your poll there, right, they can request your home buying guide if they're a buyer, or if they're a seller, no, I need to sell my home. So let me show you here. When I'm back in the Facebook ad and we were looking at, again, you can do this with a Canva image. You can do this with a GIF if you wanted to. The problem is I see so much stuff up on Instagram or TikTok. So when I go to change template right here, so when I'm doing my Facebook ad and I'm at change template, you can actually send these templates to yourself. If I click send, notice I can send this to my phone or my email. So again, let me just show you here. Go to, when you're in the Facebook and Instagram ad section, if you want to take this image and use it up on your social media and you want to get it to your phone, just click change template. All right. Go to whatever template you want. So I'll just select, for example, maybe I like the image on top. And do notice there's a Instagram or more of a square version, or maybe that's more of a rectangle. And then I can just click send. And again, I can send this to my phone, just put my phone number there, and it will send it to me as a text. And then from my phone, I can just download it and then upload it to Instagram as a story with a poll. And I can even add a link in my Instagram story. Now, in fact, if you go to our YouTube channel, you can just type in stories and you're going to find, we got training videos on how to do that. I'll show that to you a little bit later. But yeah, take these images and use them in your stories with a poll, with a link, like you saw me. And I'm going to show you more examples with pending and sold listings a little bit later. But then also we got the short form video script right here. So you can do your TikTok, your Instagram, because both of those allow for polls and links. So take those images and use them on there. And then also take this video script. So again, you're going to see, if you go to the step-by-step guide, a great write-up on this, but all you have to do is click, send that to yourself from your phone. Just take that script, put it into a teleprompter app, record the video, and get that video out there. You're going to see here in your account, there's a blue button here called how to use this teleprompter app. If you click that, this will actually go to the write-up. There's a video. So once you get the script sent to your email, go to your phone, open up your email app, open up the email that you just got sent with the script in it. And so you're going to see I'm literally got my phone up in here and I'm showing you how to take that script, put it up on the teleprompter app, record the video. So I go through all of that in that video. So again, just click that blue button, how to use a teleprompter app. But these scripts, in the beginning, you're going to not be that good. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to sound odd. I want to recommend that you record these videos every single day. Even if you don't publish them, at least record the video. After maybe about a week or two, you'll be more comfortable. You'll realize that you're not as crazy or odd as you thought you were. You're going to start being more comfortable. And then you can start publishing these videos, because it's only when these videos are live that you can really critique and get a feel for how they are. So recording a video, looking at it on your phone, that is great in the beginning. Do that for a week or two if you need to. But I'm telling you, I'm handing you, this is like, these are gold nuggets. I've had more than enough people tell me they take our scripts, they start using them. And once they start being consistent with it, once they start getting a little bit more comfortable than doing it, they're finding out that their audience is growing, their engagement is growing, and the ROI that they get from it is growing. But if you're not going to do it, then nothing is going to happen. Does that make sense for everybody? If you don't use the tools, then nothing happens. Now I'm going to bring this list back out, because we talked about, and I'm going to make that font a little bit bigger. And so we talked about the ad for our listing. Then we talked about the social media post. We talked about the social media post for the seller. We just talked about the Instagram stories using an image. I walked you through the video script. So all of that stuff is free. And then next up is a short form video for the full moon and the Stephen Foster Memorial Day. Now, again, you're going to think this might be odd, but we want you to have more of a personality. We want you to come across as a real person. And I'll tell you, the full moon, we've been doing that script for a long time, over a year. And it's actually a really good script. I've talked to a few people who use it, and I'm going to scroll down. So all of these scripts are on your dashboard. You're going to see there's a section called short form video script for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. And you're going to see here, there's a slider, so and it goes out for like 10 days maybe. So here's today, full moon. Also today, Stephen Foster Memorial Day. Tomorrow, Hot Pastrami Day. On Wednesday, January 15th, is National Bagel Day. So let me just show you two of these. We don't need to go through every single one of them, but you're going to see here's the script. And so the first full moon of the year is called the Wolf Moon. How many of you knew that? I bet of all the people on this call, I bet none of you knew that. Maybe 2 or 3 people. So there's a lot of people on this call, but I bet maybe 2% of the people on this call knew that the first full moon of the year was called. Now, and the reason why I mention that is the same is true of your audience. So that's what I'm talking about. These scripts, they're designed to take what's happening for that day relating to, again, National Bagel Day, the full moon, and give little nuggets, give little kind of bits of information that are not probably widely known. and it's going to help engage your audience. Because here we're talking about a full moon. Well, everybody knows what a full moon is. But when you, in the first sentence, in the first few seconds, lay down something that they didn't know, you're going to get their attention. They're going to stay with you longer. And then the next video that you do, they're going to be more likely to watch that one as well. So again, take the script, click the green send button, send it to yourself. And you could either, for the full moon, what I like is go to a spot where it's got a great view of the moon, and you can do it during the daytime, and just say, hey, let me bring that script back up. I'm going to say, so I'm at the location, right? And I've got the camera where the moon coming over the horizon is like the best, right? It's this big, looks like a big pumpkin in the sky right there. When it comes up at like 5:20, 5:30, whatever the time is, and just give that script. And then maybe just say, I'm over here at Folsom Point on the ridge overlooking the lake, and this is one of the best spots for looking at the full moon. Where do you like to watch the full moon at? Right, and get some good engagement going. So use these scripts either word for word, use them as a launching point, edit them however you want to, but take our scripts and start using them. So Stephen Foster, this is a guy that wrote Oh, Susanna. So I'm sure a lot of you know that song. If you don't, look it up. It's a classic American song. I think from like I think he lived from like the 1850s to the early 1900s. And he is known as the father of American music. And I'm sure a lot of you didn't know that as well. I didn't know that. I know who he is, but I didn't realize he was called or referred to. And actually I looked that up after I saw this. So we got people that do the scripts, and I saw that when they did that, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't know that. So I looked it up, and yeah, boom. Oh yeah, and there you go. He lived in the early to mid 1800s. And so let's take a look at tomorrow, Hot Pastrami Day. And this is going to cover any of these kind of scripts. So National Bagel Day, and you'll see if you go to next week, Peking Duck Day, Popcorn Day, Cheese Lovers Day, Blonde Brownie might be a little bit hard, but let's come back to my point. So Hot Pastrami Day, view script. So again, here we are. Starts off, happy National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. Did you know that this iconic sandwich has roots in Eastern Europe cuisine and became a deli staple in New York City in the late 19th century? And then down here, fun fact, Katz's Delicatessen in New York, famous for pastrami sandwiches. So you get the idea, right? Like I said earlier, we give a little bit of, apologize for that. So in these scripts, we're giving a little bit of info that people don't know about something that they do know about. Obviously, everyone's heard of a pastrami sandwich, but probably not a lot of people know its history. And then again, I want you to be at a local sandwich shop, and you can end that script with, I'm over here at Roundhouse Deli where they've got the best pastrami sandwiches in the area. Comment below what's your favorite sandwich over here. And then you tag Roundhouse Deli. You put your location as being at Roundhouse Deli. And then you get more people that are going to see your post, right? Whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Instagram, it could be a Facebook story. I would put that in my Facebook group. If you got a Facebook group, these are the kind of videos that would be awesome. All right. And again, not that we want to be the mayor of our city, but you get the idea, right? We want to be connected with as many different places in our city as we can. And so that's why a lot of these scripts are really fun, because they're going to help you leverage, right? They're going to help you leverage the different locations in your area. Let's go back to the marketing calendar. So tomorrow is sold and pending. Just I'm going to click on it. Here's my checklist. Here's the step-by-step guide. You got sold, you got pending. Now, again, you could be the listing agent, you could be the selling agent, and you might not even have a listing to market this week that's sold or pending. I will show you in a minute how you can, borrow is not the right word, how to do a general sold or pending. So before we get to that, obviously the Facebook and Instagram ad. And again, you can go to the overview to access the step-by-step guide as well. Again, we got a beautiful template. It's going to autofill location, autofill special housing ad category, going to autofill the budget for $50. We got a start and end date of 1 week. That's right. Same as always. Again, I can upload a custom image from Canva, from wherever. As always, I recommend be careful with your custom images. If you find that your cost per lead is just awful, it's probably the image more than anything. As well, I can change the template by clicking change template. Yeah, I think it's like 21 different templates here that you can select from. Now, the only difference with the pending and sold ads, and this is true with all ads that generate seller leads. Number one, we increased the budget from 35 default to 50 default. That is because there are much fewer the audience for seller leads is a lot smaller. So it's just more expensive. So we default that ad to $50, and we open up the retargeting field by default. So if you want to run this ad to a custom audience, so for example, if you have a custom audience from Redx, My Plus Leads, your database, you can run the ads to that custom audience and just hit create ad. Now there's a lot of advanced options that you can do. For 99% of you, you don't need to worry about advanced options. You got the pixels, there's a ton of stuff that you can do. Keeping it simple is usually the best thing most people can do. And so there's my ad was submitted. And let me just show you, in case you're not sure how the ads work. You can always access your past ads either in the ads tab or right there. And if I go to show ad, you will see. So here's an example of the ad. People click, what's your time frame to sell? They're going to select whatever is appropriate, and then it's name, email, and phone number. They click continue. They go on to the single property website, just like what we talked about before. Absolutely perfect. And again, just like what we had with the listing, we got the social media post. So that's going to go to your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Instagram, your Google, your X, right? Whatever, all the socials that you got connected. We've got the share on seller social media. So if you are the listing or selling agent, you can get this to your seller or buyer. We have got the short form video script. So right here, so just like what we had for our open house, the coming soon, the just listed, right? Every single listing in your account should have a short form video script, and you want to make sure that you use it. So make sure you use that script right here. Just click send, get it to your phone, record it. And again, if you've never done a script or a short form video, you can still record the video, even if you're not going to publish it. And I tell you, after about a week or two, you're going to get a lot more comfortable with how you look, how you sound. You're going to get better. You'll be a little bit more fluid with it. You'll be more comfortable with it. So start recording the videos. Even if you're not publishing them yet, start recording them. Let me see here give me a set. I did the Facebook ads. Yeah, it's really hard to answer specific questions about specific ads. I would get with our support team, but like I'm telling you, only verified Facebook users. Yeah, everybody on Facebook is a verified Facebook user, right? Yeah, there's no way anyone on Facebook can click an ad. Yeah, I mean, you can't. If they're on Facebook, they can click an ad. But yeah, I would say, you can use whatever image you want, but when you start seeing your ad performance going down, 9 times out of 10, it's the image. So it's either, if you're using one of our image templates, then it could be the actual photograph is no good. Like, for example, if you have an image of, and what you mostly see is the driveway and the garage door of the listing, that may not perform well, no matter whose template you're using. But a lot of times I see what happens is people go into Canva or they go into another program and they create what they think are these beautiful images, right? They're branded. They got all your colors and they got your beautiful photo on it. But the problem is that by the time you get that into an ad, it performs awful. It just performs very badly. So you want to keep your images clean. You want to keep them clear, right? All the templates that we got, for the most part, meet that criteria. But again, when people start customizing their images, they look great, but they just don't convert. So again, I want to show you, and I'm going to give you a link here for Instagram stories for pending and sold listings. So again, in the step-by-step guide, I'm going to put this link here. So give me a second. I will drop this link into the chat on the GoToWebinar. And let me come back into the questions as well. In fact, let me view story. And then let me pause it real quick. And Keith, I'm going to use your message. All right. So here is, now, for people complaining about, if you're going to complain about a Facebook ad, you don't need to, because we say in our training, Facebook ads, and everybody says it, Facebook ads are the coldest leads. Now, what we've seen with the AI text follow-up is about a 10% qualification rate with Facebook leads. You can complain about Facebook leads all you want. If you look at the checklist, we show you they are the coldest leads out there, not typically. That's why we got all these other tools. So if you're the person and your marketing consists of just doing Facebook lead ads, you're going to want to use all of our tools. So use all of our tools, and then you're going to find those Facebook leads you're getting are actually better than you thought, because they're going to see your postings, they're going to see your videos, and then you're going to start engaging them more. So it's about using all of these tools together. Don't fall for that trap that you're telling yourself that if I can just generate the right Facebook lead, that my whole world is going to change. It will, but you want to use all of these tools together. So here's a pending and sold. I love this one. So again, this Folsom home went pending in 34 days. So this is a poll, and there's music playing here. And again, I'll give you a link to how to do this in a second. On this next one here, this is just sold in Folsom. So you can see I got the template from Listings to Leads. So I sent that to myself, just like I showed you earlier. Go to edit template, and then you'll see I can select a template, and then I can send that to my phone, either via text or email. But check this out. I got thinking about selling your home and want to download Secrets of Selling Your Home Fast guide. And then I got a poll. Yes, I want to sell quickly. I'm curious about selling strategies. I'm looking to buy any info for me. Here's another story on Instagram. And I'm showing you Instagram, but you can do the exact same thing on TikTok, more or less. It's a little bit different. And I got videos on YouTube if you don't know how to do it. But here's another, in fact, this one here. So just sold in Folsom, 100-point home marketing plan. Thinking about selling your home, get your current home value estimate for free now. And this right here, right from Instagram, right? I'm watching this on your Instagram story, and I can open up your home value landing page. Here's another one for another home sold in Granite Bay. So this is when I don't have a listing. So I market this one here. Got my 100-point home marketing plan now. Let me pause that. And again, I got a poll. My home would sell for more than this house. So here I'm trying to get people to just get a little bit boastful or whatever. So I want to see who's going to think their house will sell for more than this one. Yes, with a few small repairs, maybe not. Yes, if it was updated, remodeled. And again, right from my Instagram story, people can get my 100-point home marketing plan. And so hopefully this will give you some nice ideas for how to use Instagram and TikTok in a way that can really engage people nicely. So here we go, pending in Rockland. Click here for photos, details, and more. Does anybody here know how to do this? So that's just going to my single property website. And check this out. Send me the ultimate guide to selling your home. We got 40 different PDF guides, 40 plus for homeowners and home sellers. And then the same for the home buyers, obviously different guides, but 40s plus. So I'm just saying, hey, you know what? I've got this guide, ultimate guide to selling your home. Do you want it? I've also got 5 dangers of overpricing your home, selling your home in any season, right? We got all those PDF guides from Listings to Leads that we can intermix, that we can offer our audience. And so there you go. People can just tap another home pending, Here I'm offering a guide, free guide, home seller negotiation secrets. Again, people click the link, got the landing page. We got new landing pages coming soon. I can't wait. We're finishing up in design. So here we go. Another one. So you get some ideas, hopefully. And I'm going to show you one more time here. To get the image from listings to leads, go to Facebook and Instagram ad. So this is true for any landing page, any PDF guide, any listing that you've got. When you go to the create the ad section, go to change template. I like the Instagram version better because it's that bigger one, but there's 2 different versions. And when you find the image you want, just go to send, drop in your phone number or your email, and then send that to yourself. And then just open up Instagram, open up TikTok, use the image. And then again, you got an image-based version, and then you got the short form video script for you to do a video. And again, for the videos, there are so many formats. You could do green screen. You could do where you're just filming the property, maybe. You could do it where you're in the video. So there's a lot of different ways of doing a lot of different formats that you could use for the videos. When you think of short form video, it doesn't always have to be where your face is in that, right? Where it's just like you're talking at the camera with something behind you. Again, green screen can be a lot of fun to do and really easy. And you could also just do like a walking tour where you're not even in the video. But the point is, I want you to start doing the videos, because once you start doing the videos, you're going to just naturally start thinking of how else can I do this? What are some other ways I can do it? How can I get better? Oh, I didn't like when I did that in the video, so I'm going to do this instead. And you're going to just get better naturally doing the video if you get started. And so here, one second, somebody had a question, I think. Can you show how to set the PDF guide for my Facebook group? For the guide? Yeah. So you know what? I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's go back to the marketing calendar, because we just talked about sold and pending. So Wednesday, PDF guides, 25 factors. So here's the step-by-step guide. Here's the checklist. Let's go to marketing tools. So if I wanted to offer this in my group, I would just take the landing page, right? I would just take that landing page and I would just drop that into my Facebook group. And now again, remember, I'm going to bring over my cheat sheet and I'm going to come. So Monday, I'm going to make that font smaller. We did Tuesday, sold pending. All right, we talked about doing an ad for sold pending, right? We talked about doing a free social media post. We talked about the post for the seller if we are the listing agent or selling agent. Then I showed you some really good examples. I hope you really enjoyed those examples I shared with you for the Instagram, TikTok, right? Now, obviously you got YouTube. You can do them on Facebook, but get those image-based shorts done like I showed you from Instagram. Use the short form video script. And then for tomorrow is also hot pastrami day. Find a great sandwich shop, and you can record the video today. You don't need to wait for tomorrow to do these videos. You can record them any day of the week. So tomorrow you should really have 2 videos live, one for the pending sold listing of the week, one for hot pastrami day. And then notice on Wednesday, I don't recommend, again, doing an ad for the PDF guides, because we can't do ads for everything. We don't have enough money, right? There's not too many people that could literally run an ad for everything possible. So for the social media, we will still do the free ad, the free post. So we're going to do that. We can still do that Instagram story, like I showed you we did with the listing. We still got the short form video script. And then on Wednesday, we've also got National Bagel Day. So I'm sure all of you have a great bagel shop that we can go to for that one. So here we go for the 25 factors that impact your home value. Again, we've got the ad. If you want to run the ad, go for it. All right. It's up to you. But again, everybody only has so much budget. If you're into doing Google, this could be a great Google ad. I just talked to somebody on Friday who was using our Google tools, not this ad in particular, but he was using our Google platform and getting great results from it. But so here's the social media post. And so you could, who asked that question? Suma. So it, if it auto posts to your page, right? So if you got your page or group, whatever connected, if you don't, and if you want to put it maybe like it's a private group where auto posting is not allowed, you can always just copy and paste this as well, wherever you want. Does that make sense? And so the reason we give you a marketing calendar though is I don't want you doing all of this today, right? I don't want you going through this whole calendar and burning through this and getting everything live today. We want to have a drip. We want to have every day, we want to have a different marketing message going out the door. Starting off the week strong with the listing that's for sale. Let's attract as many people into us as possible using all the different tools, paid and free. Tuesday, tomorrow, we're going to do the sold pending again, paid free, bring those people in, best quality seller leads for the price, especially. So it's a different message, right? On Tuesday, people are going to wake up and that's the message they're going to see from us on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be the PDF seller guide, 25 factors that impact your home value. Thursday, 100% home marketing plan. Again, I'm going to click market. So here is the ad. Now this ad's a little bit different. So if you've got the budget, this is actually not a bad ad to run. Notice we do video views. And especially if you got a custom audience, this is a nice way to stay in front of your database and homeowners in your area with your 100% home marketing plan. And I need to find out today. We are coming out with flip books for the listing presentations, the 26-page branded listing presentation, the marketing module for it. You got it for your standard listing presentations, but you've also got it for expireds and FSBO. We are coming out with flip books for all of them. I cannot wait. That's going to be so amazing. I think people are going to absolutely love it. I showed it to you in the mastermind group. So if you look in the mastermind group, you'll see a link. I'll bump it up to the top a little bit later. But so anyways, the whole idea is, my gosh, if you can get homeowners in the area to see your 100% home marketing plan when every other agent is walking through with their one-page slick about what they do for marketing, you're going to absolutely blow it out of the water. And so what's cool here is if you do a custom audience, you can do as low as $1 a day. You can go up to $2 to $3 a day if you wanted to. But this is almost like a percolating strategy where I just want people that are connected to me either via a custom audience. Now, listing leads, as people are interacting with your ads, they become more likely to see other ads in the future. And so I want every homeowner in my area to see this just constantly throughout the month. And notice on this one in particular, we defaulted to a 30-day ad. So by default, I think it was $1, $2, whatever, maybe, for 1 month. And it's a video view ad. Now I can put that as an image if I wanted to, create ad. And then that takes them to the landing page where they can literally just download that 26-page branded guide. So it's pretty cool. Again, we got the social media post, which is free. We got the short form video script. So we got the short form video script as well. We got social media post, right? Again, make sure you got your Google connected. So Facebook, LinkedIn, X, Google. Again, I want everyone to see that I got this 100% home marketing plan. And so that's why on the marketing calendar, we rotate that every 4 weeks. So every 4 weeks, because no one's going to remember what they saw. Anybody here remember what they saw on December 13th, right? Does anybody even know what they did on December 13th? No, you don't. So that's why every 4 weeks, we rotate that 100% home marketing plan marketing funnel right back into our calendar. And then Friday, we got new construction. Again, we got the step-by-step guide. We got the checklist. and we got the marketing tools. Now, all of you should be able to do the social media post. That's free. That's easy. So again, here's an ad. Now, again, I don't have enough money. I can't run an ad for every single day of the week, right? That's a lot of money. But what I can do is come down here to change template. I'm going to come over to, because again, I like that Instagram version better. And I'm just going to grab a template or an image that I like, and I can send it to my phone, send it to my email. And now in Listing Leads, if you wanted to, let me show you. Okay, let me refresh this. If you want to edit that image, so for example, when I go to change template here, if I want to edit that text, there's an edit in the upper left here. And then now notice there are controls for the image, part of the image. And then there's control for the banner for the text. And so if I click where it says update text, new construction homes for sale, click for buyer. I'm going to say buyer. I'm going to say new buyer incentives up to $15,000. Right. I can change the color, change to different templates. So you can see that. Go to Instagram version again. I can send that to myself. And again, or if you got another version via Canva, do that, whatever. Let's see here. What else we got for social media? That would be it. And then again, like what we talked about before, make sure to check on the dashboard, scroll down. So we got the marketing calendar. So the marketing calendar relates to all the real estate related stuff, all the real estate related funnels. But when you scroll down, and don't forget the email blast. We'll cover that tomorrow. For social media mastery, do not forget to scroll down to short form video scripts, because that's where we got those. And again, these are meant for more your personality, to make you make you more of a real person, right? We're not just all real estate. And start thinking today, what would be a great sandwich shop? I know all day long, pastrami, right? There's a few different places I could do pastrami. In fact, I could do 2 videos in one day, because there's 2 places that are amazing for pastrami sandwiches. And then again, right, Wednesday, you probably already know in your mind what place you'll do that one at, right? National Bagel Day. And then Thursday, Religious Freedom, Friday, Ben Franklin, whatever. I don't mean whatever, but those aren't connected to a local place unless you're in Philadelphia, or maybe on the East Coast somewhere, and there's like something connected to Ben Franklin. That'd be really cool. Nothing out here in California, I don't think. And then again, Saturday, you're going to see here National Peking Duck Day. So if you got a great restaurant with a great dish for that one. And then Sunday, since we're not going to be talking, our next social media call will be next Monday. Sunday, National Popcorn Day. Again, what another great one. I know there's a few places around me here that sell different types of popcorns. And what a great video to go there and record that video from that location. And again, for any type of video like these that you record, so in this case at a local bagel shop, don't forget, tag the local business, and then under location, right? Because most of these platforms, TikTok, Instagram, allow you to add the location, add the business in the location as well. Any last minute questions before we go? Suma, L2L platform is the best of the best. Yes, thank you. $3 per day ad. Can we do this for, typically it's got to be to a custom audience. And then I believe to go down to like $1 or $2 a day, it's the video view that lets you do that. Because for example, if I did a just listed or a pending for $1 or $2 a day, you would never generate a lead, right? So video view is more for that percolating strategy, where, because it's not like you're not going to generate a lead a day at $1 a day. You're just not. But if I can generate even 1 to 2 leads a month from that one, that's going to be awesome. And the leads I'm going to generate are going to be leads that see my other ads. They probably see my other posts. And this video view at $1 or $2 a day, like I said, is just percolating along. And again, I've talked to people that do really good with it. So yeah, any other questions, let me know. Yes. Yeah. Cause it's the custom audience. And that's especially right where it's a video view ad, 100-point home marketing plan. Awesome to run it, I would say, to my database, especially my database of seller leads and homeowners. And then again, to a list of homeowners in my area. Everybody listen, Connor, dude, I hope Connor, if I miss any questions from you, I apologize. Let me just scroll down one last time here. Cause I know there were quite a few questions that was missing them. Where are these guides located? Listings to leads. There's a tab here called PDF guides. I don't spend any money on Instagram stories. Nope. Those are free. Yep. The only thing you're gonna spend money on is the paid ads. Nope. Awesome. Everybody get into the mastermind group. Now, one last thing here. Let me just show you here. If you go to YouTube, youtube.com/listings to leads. Let me bring that up. Give me a second here and I'll just show you. Cause I want to show where I want to give you the video
Right now, it's listings to
for
leads.
stories. Hold on one second. I got our YouTube channel up on my other monitor. I'm just going to find, if you want this link, there we go. I got it. I'm bringing it over. So if you just go to YouTube, or if you're on your laptop, youtube.com/listings to leads, there's a little search function here. Type in stories. And here you go. Free seller leads with Instagram stories, repeat multiple times a week. Free seller leads with Instagram stories. And I think maybe if you do any video with stories, I'm probably showing you TikTok as well, but let me just see if I do TikTok separately. Yeah, combine PDF guides with link in bio on Instagram and TikTok. Get more listings, right? So you'll see you can just type in stories, type in TikTok at our YouTube channel. And again, in that little search bar, and you'll see some great examples of doing that. Everybody, I think we are good to go. Thank you for joining us. And again, go with our support team if you need anything. We'll talk to you soon, everybody. Have a great one.